Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Wednesday, December 1st. That neighbor's dog has a funky sound. Sometimes then he has that wolf sound. Anyway, it's hump day. It's dry at the moment. The skies are pretty. No complaints whatsoever. 48 degrees. That's the coolest it's been in the last few mornings. Been in the 50s. All right. Holy moly, mama. That was a way different drive-in than we've had in a while.
No kidding. The sun was warm on my face.
Yeah. I drove that dadgum MDX, too.
I know. But if we would have ran into water and rain.
Oh, yeah. Murphy's Law.
Yeah, it's a given.
I put the drivers and the rear in there last night. I can't get to the passenger side to vacuum it out, but those mats fit. I can't wait to show you.
Those are really, really
That's
nice.
crazy. They can make them things fit like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Way cool.
But anyway, Mama,
Yeah,
have yourself a wonderful hump day.
You too?
And, well, all the sunshine. It's liable to be busy today.
I'm a-thinking so.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful day.
You too, hubby hub.
All right. Love, see you, bye.
I love ya.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
You know when it's going to be a good day? Is when a package from Harley-Davidson shows up. Okay, there. There's the heated grips for old FLiRTy. Same grips that I've been using on my Street Glides and Road King forever. Oh, that's personal stuff on the other side of that. I like the official Harley-Davidson receipt. What? No extras? Check it out. Nice thing about these, like with Kelly, and even FLiRTy, you can wear lighter gloves. Unless it's super cold outside and outside your hands get cold. So the big question is what does does it have a connector? I know it doesn't, but you can always hope. I know there's not that. I can tell you right now, it's not a 4-pin Deutsch connector for sure. There we are. The wait is over. And there's where the throttle side clicks into the pre-wired end of the fly-by-wire, ride-by-wire throttle sensor. All right, cool. God dang. So it is just the jumpers. It's basically a jumper for the throttle side and a jumper for the power side. But depending on which way, yeah. See, this has got the male coupler to the female. The female or the male is going to go into the female one going into the grips. So this is for the older ones that you actually insert this into your fuse box. So that won't be used. And what I can do is let this tap. Am I thinking about this correctly? Yes. That'll go in. This will go into that. And then I'll just cut this and even supply a couple of crimpers. I've got some of those ones where you can heat up and they solder. I ordered a big kit of them, but that's not going to be here till Friday. But I'll just tap into the accessory wires on the kit. Or I could probably just make a connector, because I'm not going to need this for the throttle side. There's enough room that it all goes up there, so this won't be used. I wish I knew what I did with all this out of my original kit and why it's not in there anymore. But anyway, we can make it work, no problem. So you guys remember a week or so ago, did I even go over this thing where it has that crazy riser kit? I've never seen one quite like that, but anyway, you had the cables underneath that cable stay, and it bent his blipper arm, the little frame piece that's held by. I fixed all that, took the grips up to Kelly, It comes through our shipping and receiving area, so she doesn't see it unless she happens to be down here. But showed her grip. She's all excited. She was giving him a little hug. She goes, "My warm little hands." I said, "You have no idea, woman." The main reason, I literally got sidetracked with that Spyder, but I originally turned the camera on to show you it's 62 degrees and amazingly nice out here. With that rubber piece missing, this is normally going over that rubber piece when it's sitting in there, but I just pull the push pin up, flip it out of the way, and I bend that thing down so there's no way the cables can grab it. And they'll just sit out here on the outside and never bend that frame again. Remember, if you do anything with these handlebars, which I don't know why you wouldn't ride these things stock, they feel so good in that sporty mode, but some people need it that way. But if you do, make sure the cables aren't in there or you're gonna have some serious shift problems. It was like, I don't know what I'd say it was, like 100 and something whatever codes of the blipper not working correctly. So this thing is probably shifting quite hard. I've ridden them where that's been bent. Wham! They do really hard shifts. But it's all fixable. It's no big deal. Done. There we are with the rubber piece back on there. And them cables, of course the fairing and stuff's in there. It's not like they're going to flounder around anywhere. Pretty cool. There she is. I did have some notes about the brakes on this thing that I don't see additional notes on the RO, so I need to go up and ask them about that. But as far as the switch and everything, she's golden. She's a good old gal. The old, actually I think this is a 09. Close enough to the original. That's pretty cool though. Look at this. My little door master here. Come on, Spyder. Thanks. Come on. Oh, I forgot the gate shut too. Alright, I'll be right back. Come on, gal. It's got a regular motorcycle. I had Kelly's FLiRTy on my head or something. I'm thinking of turn signals being on the old each bar. Boom, boom. I think this was the BRP touring shield. I'm pretty sure because it came with these little pads and they had some little winglet things. Some people didn't like them or they get broke or something. You don't know what the life cycle of something is. Look at these skies out here though. Holy moly. He says I couldn't decide what color to paint my truck, so I painted them both. Whee! Feels good to sit down for a moment. That's always a good thing when you're riding something. I don't think the guy even seen the flashing turn signals. When my hand went out, I seen the nose of the car dive. Scariest thing is when they're not even looking at the road because they're staring at their phone or whatever the heck they're doing. Look at that beautiful tree. That thing's just producing leaves out here like crazy, isn't it? Heck yeah. She's shifting. She's getting the blip on the downshift. Something tells me this dude in this Honda just like don't even know where he's going. There's actually a gal. She's turning around. I don't think she did know where she's going. She's going, whoops, took the wrong street. I knowed I should have taken a left at Albuquerque. know, these things, when they're running good, which this one, I mean, it was just a switch problem. There's nothing wrong with the way it's running. Brakes are a little soft. I suggested having them flushed. The fluid wasn't that bad, so I'm just wondering if it was a at-home flush type of thing, or somebody took off with the park brake on and heated that rear caliper up, and that they get air in them. They don't like that. But these, this is 09 by the way, but these, it's a GS standard. These with the 5-speed manual or the SM5 are just so pleasing to ride. Very pleasing. You talking about a Spyder you can ride and forget that you're riding a Spyder? I mean, literally. Which you do, I'm sure you guys that ride Spyder, especially if you ride both and you bounce from 2 to 3, it's just such a natural, you don't even think about either one. You're riding them different, but the thought never even crosses your mind. You just, to me, I'm just riding a motorcycle. Don't even think about it. And the fact that you don't put your feet on the ground when you come to a stop, that just doesn't even occur to me. It's just, I don't know, you just get used to riding both so much that both of them just become very natural to you. We got some, one person's got a little bit of Christmas lights on. It's very nice. Come on, people, it's after Thanksgiving, get your spirit on. Nice turn signal. I love it. Look at the sun coming across and hitting the top of those fir trees right there. That right there, some kind of birdie. So this is actually about a half hour later. It's after 4. This is at least a half hour later than the last 2 rides I've taken you on. Look at the difference from being fully cloudy, could rain at any moment, to partially cloudy. There's some beautiful weather out here that's just on the top side of them clouds to us most of the time. Son of a gun. We got somebody stuck up here or something. What do you want to bet that person sitting there? That is a Honda. Oh, they're going. We're sitting there looking at their phone. Man. You know, with all the, you know, the people that do that, they know, because they've had plenty of close calls. They know it's wrong. I know plenty of people younger that have got into wrecks because they were looking at their phone. And you know, all the, you get the media stuff about it and everything else, and just people just don't care. They're gonna do it anyway. I mean, look how easy. I mean, even before all the smartphones and stuff came about, I mean, just messing around with your radio, or you drop something and you're reaching down to pick the thing up off the floor, or it slid across, just the slightest thing can just wipe you out. You can't take your focus off the road for a millisecond. Man, this thing just absolutely runs like a top. My only thing would be the the kind of eerily soft brakes. It stops it and everything. I would imagine it probably wouldn't take much to trigger the low pressure light. When you do that, as soon as it senses that, you go into a limp home mode on these old ones. But come to a stop, cycle the key, go again, get your brakes fixed. It stops okay. It just kind of weirds me out to have my foot that far down on the pedal. Should we take let's take a nighttime loop down down the secret alleyway. Look at that glow from the sun hitting the underside of them clouds like that. Oh no, I'm gonna get myself in serious trouble here. I'm gonna get ran over is what I'm gonna get. I wish the bars were where they are stock, because truly the pegs are all stock, so you got that rear set lifted. Definitely feel like you're on a sport bike feeling, but the bars just feel odd because I know these things are supposed to be way down here. Ooh, that feels so good. It just makes it feel so much sportier when you're riding it. Alright, back at the gate. I guess I'll bid you do right here. How about that? Alright. Thanks for coming along on the bike I was tinkering with today. Among the other things I was doing today, felt like I was a BMW salesman most of the day, it seemed like. Not really, but I was tinkering with them. Alright. Oh, look at that, and that sun glow. Oh, that's pretty. Heck yeah. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, last time I talked to you, I was on that Spyder. So that thing, it triggered a low pressure brake. I don't know, went through the gate, kicked that light off. Those old ones, once it realizes everything's okay, it doesn't go off. You have to hook up and it stays active until you do something. What happened, the pedal moved so far, it triggered the low pressure switch. What it does, when it triggers that switch, it needs to see 460 or more PSI of brake pressure. And obviously the brakes are a little soft, so it didn't see that, so it triggers that code. So I think the service writer is going to talk to the guy. Maybe you should do it sooner than later. Something's causing it to be soft, got air somewhere. Brake fluid looks okay, but that doesn't mean anything. So anyway, that's fun working out. It was really fun to ride. That thing ran really well. It was really fun. Nice. Other than that, just kind of another day. Beautiful out today. All day today. Very nice today. Doors open most of the day. Mama's got her little FLiRTy grips back there. She's all happy. Now the rain's gonna come.
Of course, of course.
It's always the way. Yeah. Anyway, I think on that we're gonna bounce.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We will see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.